the top 5 reasons every sports and fitness coach needs to help with injury prevention. Hey, I'm Sarah Pitts, I'm from Most Motion, and I'm here with another video for every sports and fitness coach who wants to help their clients and their members and their group people succeed in what they're trying to achieve with their fitness. So there's many reasons why sports and fitness coaches do need to get involved with injury prevention, no matter what age of the people that they are coaching or what sport they're coaching either. Okay, so I'm going to go through the age groups and the impact of injuries to those age groups, and then we can see what we can do as a group to prevent those problems and keep everybody moving forwards. Hey Becky, so if you are coaching children, okay, anybody under the age of 18, okay, injuries to this group of people will set them up to be injured for life. Why? Because the main reason that people get injured is because of a previous injury. So if they're already injured, then they're likely to just keep getting injured over and over and over again, okay? And if you're coaching kids, then you're coaching the future generations that we have, okay? So we're future generations of pro athletes. We're developing their attitudes towards fitness and health, and if they're injured at this stage, they're not going to want to do it for very much longer. They'll drop out, and then we have lots of people who don't get involved in fitness. We have a very poor population as they get older, okay? When they become young adults, we want to keep them in sport, we want to develop them into good habits, and we want to keep them active because it helps with their mental health. Okay, so young adults at the moment especially are having real issues in getting jobs and finding employment and things like that. There's lots and lots of stress on our young people right now, and if we can keep them in good health practices, in good fitness practices, then we're going to help them handle that pressure, that stress even more. So if they're injured at this point, again, they're just going to keep getting injured over and over again as they go through life. Yes, they're going to focus on building strength because that's going to be helpful for them at that point in time, and it's very easy to dismiss this group of people's injuries because they do bounce back very quickly, but that doesn't mean to say that there's not long-term ramifications on those injuries. Like a sprained ankle, for example, can hamper people all the way through their lifetime, even if they sprained it when they were 10. You know, so it's really important that coaches of every age get involved with preventing injuries and helping our people to stay as mobile as possible, because as they grow older, they're more and more likely to get injured. And the most stressed and the most likely to get injured group of people is the age group of between 30 and 50. Why is that? Because they're usually parents at this stage. They're trying to increase their career, they're trying to progress their career, they've got lots and lots of stress going on, they've bought a house, they've got a car, they've got all sorts of financial stresses going on, and if they haven't been in exercise for long or previous years, then this is the point where they're most likely to get back into it. Okay, so 40s, 50s people go, I don't like being fat, I want to get fit again, and this is when they're most likely to get injured. Hey Elizabeth, hey Chris. So as coaches, it's our responsibility. We have got that pressure of dealing with these people who may have been previously injured as children or as young adults. They may have had emotional stress, which is another real big trigger in terms of injury, and it's our responsibility as coaches because we are dealing with these people. We're helping them to get fit, and part of that is to stay healthy. So if we can help them at this point prevent injuries, then as we go through the aging process, we're going to have a much healthier population. We're going to have much less mental health issues and all that kind of stuff because people can stay in fitness. So when it comes to the 50s, between the 50s and 70s, this generally is where people have got more time and more money to get involved in sport, and they tend to drift away from being involved in strength training and more into the long endurance sports like Ironman and things like that, marathon training, things that they wanted to do as younger people, didn't have the time to train for it. Now this is the time where they can train, but they're spending longer training and they're repeating the same movements over and over again, and this is where previous injuries will come back to bite them, and then they won't achieve what they wanted to achieve. All the ramifications of that again, they will drop out of sport. And if we don't keep this group of people healthy and injury-free, it's going to massively impact our elderly people, okay? If our elderly population have got previous problems, previous aches and pains, it's going to limit their mobility, it's going to limit their ability to live independently as they get older. So they're more likely to rely on the healthcare system, they're more likely to rely on the care system, they're more likely to rely on other people to help them live their independent lives, which they hate. Most elderly people do not like relying on other people. They'd much rather be in their own home looking after themselves. And if we can deal as coaches with our population as they grow older, by the time they hit this elderly age, then they're going to be more independent, they're going to be less stress on the resources of our country, and they're going to have a much happier, healthy life. They're going to live and do what they want to be able to do, and that is the point. So, the upshot of this video really is that we need to stop thinking about short-term problems when it comes to injuries. Hey Brian, so we don't want to stop, we need to stop thinking about this session and this injury, okay? We need to start thinking long-term about the people that we are serving and the impact that these injuries are going to have on them and their lives now and in the future, okay? And it's simple little things that we can do inside of our sessions, warm-ups, cool-downs, more focused on opening the body out and improving the range of movement that our people have, that is going to help to prevent these injuries. And we can all do that. It doesn't matter what we're coaching or the age group that we're coaching. Even if you're coaching kiddie soccer on a Tuesday evening after school once a week, that is something that you can help with when it comes to preventing injuries. And when we start working collectively together, we can start making a huge, huge difference to our healthcare system, to the lives of the people that we're serving, and our elderly population as well. So that is pretty much it for today, but just comment below in this video who you coach, how often you're coaching, and how you think you might be able to help or not with injury prevention. Okay, so just drop a comment in the box below. I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for watching. See you again next time.